Hello everybody, I hope you're all well today. All the usual stuff out the way first. Thank you very much for tuning in, it is appreciated. If it's the first time watching our channel or you're a regular viewer, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And just as, if not more importantly, it's customers, not just visitors, to our website and our optics weekend that mean this channel can continue and I can keep coming up with new products and ideas like this. With binoculars and spotting scopes, etc., it's often the brands that people have not heard about that give them the biggest surprise when they first look through them. And so here we are looking at the Olivon PC3 8x42 binoculars. Now these are nice open hinge design, they're around 650 grams, very easy to use. I'm guessing they're a polycarbonate body rather than mag alloy. The retail price as of the time of this video is around about £289, but you can pick them up for much less than that, hopefully from us. So they come in various sizes. This is the 8x42. You can get a 26mm model and up to 56mm for very low light conditions. So very easy to handle. I find I could focus these very easily single-handed if you're out walking the dog, and I found that it's a silky smooth focuser and well up there with the best of the Vikings, I would say, with no tight or slack spots. And I found that as I was at the weekend watching a bird coming towards me, as it was coming towards me I just turned in the focus wheel as it came towards me, and it was almost like as easy as that, just keep it in focus. Nice wide eyepiece is very easy to align, and I found that with these I could look at an object for a considerable amount of time and then take them away from the eyes, and there was no eye strain at all. So very well set up and perfectly collimated. These are around about 650 grams, sorry if I've mentioned that already, 124 meters at 1000, so not the widest in class, but we'll come on to that very shortly as when we get onto the optics. So twist eye cups, you have 1, 2 clicks. I'd like to have seen more, but so you got just a midway and the full way out. I found with these personally, with glasses off, they was set perfect for me halfway. You may prefer them halfway out or fully in. That's entirely your preference. Plenty of eye relief if you wear spectacles. So with them fully out, they are not moving as I'm pushing quite hard without twisting, so they stay nicely in place once set. The view through these there is an ED glass version of these, by the way, and so I was talking about the field of view being 124 meters at 1000. I've mentioned it before that a lot of binoculars, they're not the widest field of view in class, but what you lose in your field of view you gain in that edge of field quality. Now these are not edge to edge sharp, but my word, it really is a nice crisp view from edge to edge. There is some fall off, but not to the extent that most people will even notice. That in particular with high contrast subjects there is some chromatic aberration quite evident anywhere off the centre, so if you are looking at an object, keep it in the centre and you'll be fine, but away from high contrast subjects, as with many binoculars, you won't notice that purple, green and red colour fringing, and some people will look through these and say, what colour fringing? I can't see any. Now I'm going to go slightly off topic here, because the first thing I actually looked at through these, it was a clear night, and wow, for wide field astronomy these are amazing. With there is some coma around the edges, but for like 80% of the view coma free, and I could easily get Orion's Belt and the Orion Nebula in the same field of view, and it looked spectacular. You will need steady hands. There is tripod adapter here, or you can get the wrap-around tripod adapters, which I would recommend for these. But for wide field astronomy, especially if you're comet hunting, and I believe there's there's always one or two brighter comets to look at any time of the year. So there was one thing that did impress me with these, as I was looking not at the sun obviously, but in the vicinity of the sun. There was virtually none of that sort of internal reflection that you can see with some binoculars, and with some binoculars that have cost considerably more than these. So the internal baffling is absolutely fantastic with these, and that really does help with your contrast. And for a non-ED set of binoculars, and I don't believe they are dielectric coated, I'll correct myself in the comments if I find out any different, but the image clarity and sharpness and the brightness and vividness of the colours through these is exceptional for non-ED glass. Just there is that chromatic aberration obviously, but for sheer quality of image, you know, across the view, the brightness and clarity is fantastic with these. Close focus is quoted as around about 2 meters, and I tested it and that's about right. These tripod connectors here, they do not stand out too much, so they do not dig into the inside of your hands. They come with a standard nylon case with a Velcro fastener, standard drop down front eye cups and pull off covers for the eyepiece. Rather disappointingly, that there is only a standard nylon unpadded strap, but please, if you're purchasing from us, just mention you've seen our YouTube video, whether it's over the phone, in person or through the website. Leave a note with the order and say, can you please put a better strap in? I will happily do so. So there you are, that's that's a quick look at the Olivon PC3 8x42 binoculars. A pretty good all-round choice here, but very easy to use, lovely bright images, and yeah, that slight bit of chromatic aberration, but given all the other plus factors about these, you'll hardly notice that. So thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.